Welcome, dear listeners. My name is Indigo Zircon Rose, and I could not be more eager for today's guest. No one carries a more powerful presence. She is a voice in the wind that I long to capture even the slightest murmur of. In the darkest of times, she offers all a guiding light. Prepare yourself, mortals, for Inanimate Insanity's own Candle!
Thank you for that hyper-aesthetic introduction, Indigo. You truly set the scene in a manner that could not possibly be broken by any manner of interruption.
Thanks? That's awfully specific.
Interrupting here to bring you this video's Surftastic sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is an app and browser extension that lets you change your digital location, aka your computer or phone, to another country, so you can access the internet as if you're actually there. Ever want to access a website or watch a show that's unavailable in your territory? Well, with Surfshark VPN, that'll be no problemo for you. For example, hit shows like Friends, The Office, and Twin Peaks aren't available on Netflix in the United States, but with Surfshark VPN, simply switch your virtual location to the country the show is available in, and voila! Now they're totally viewable. Surfshark VPN will also encrypt your online data for that extra razzle-dazzle of security when browsing. Waiting to catch that flight at the airport and using that free public Wi-Fi? Well, you wouldn't want to get hacked, would you? Well, with Surfshark VPN, if anyone is trying to snoop on you online, they won't be able to see what you're doing or where you're doing it all from, and you can use your account on an unlimited amount of devices, whether it be your Macintosh, Me Phone, or, any other real-world equivalent. Purchasing a 24-month VPN plan is seriously one of the best options you can find now, and Surfshark has a great offer, 3 months extra. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description, and use my promo code ANIMATION with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hooey! Alright, now back to the interview!
And there it is, the return to your carefully crafted atmosphere. Despite the pause, your enthusiasm is already healing the deep wound in my soul.
I'm glad to hear it. So, did you actually feel hurt by this elimination? Because if so, it seems like you must have held back emotions when you got voted out. Even MePhone said you were oddly calm.
To be honest, I always had sensed my time was drawing near. In fact, I felt as though I was dodging the thralls of time ever since I avoided the elimination in episode 11. Perhaps I have been running on borrowed time ever since. It was only a matter of time.
Whoa. So in that case, do you feel it's worth staying on Indefinite Island for another chance?
Oh yes, I will be staying on Indefinite Island. I still feel that I have a purpose here in the game.
Fantastic. I'm sure there's still lots you can do here on the island while you wait, like your aura stand. How do you read auras?
It's definitely an art. To put it as simply as I can, I use my third eye chakra to see into the depths of an individual's soul. An aura is emitted during this process, and the rest flows out naturally. In a sense, it's communicating with someone as they bare their soul.
Oh! Speaking of which, you've had so many great connections out in the game. Do you think you may have made it any farther if Silverspoon was a contestant? Or do you think he was helpful in how far you got?
Who can say? The strings of fate are ever unwinding and intertwining in new ways. I guess it would have just depended upon what type of game I wished to play. I will say this. There was a time I was sure he'd move on like everyone else, but had not. It was fascinating.
Absolutely. And I just want to say that you played a great game, but what is your biggest regret?
Thank you so much. That really means the world. I suppose it may be how I dealt with yin-yang when moving away from the Thinkers, or rather, lack thereof. Meeting Yin and Yang was definitely a highlight of my journey, and I'm so proud of their personal growth. On a separate thought, I wish I would have started to play for myself a little sooner. I was so enthralled with aiding in my teammates' victories and personal growth that I may have forgotten about myself for too long. I've learned that it's okay to take time to take care of oneself as well. Healthy body, happy mind, healthy aura, happy life.
This question came from a viewer in the middle of an emergency, which is why I saved it until now. Let's just see here. Candle? I forgot how to breathe.
Oh my! Quick, call Dr. Fizz!
Great idea. I'll message this listener with your advice long after this interview.
Praise the Earth Mother.
Next question. Candle, do you think Silver has any chance of winning the game?
Yes, indeed. He'll have a 1 in 6 chance. Who'd have thought?
Not me. It's a steep competition. Did you ever feel threatened by anyone in the game, both strategy-wise and challenge-wise?
Oh, absolutely. Nickel and Balloon's baneful friendship made for a formidable alliance, even if Balloon may have been wearing some rose-tinted glasses. I'd also say Clover, as her lucky abilities defy the laws of fate and nature altogether. How is one truly to compete with that? She is sweet, though.
Very sweet indeed. What is your favorite thing to do in your free time?
This may surprise you, but I do enjoy playing tabletop RPGs. I love creating stories with my friends. My favorite class is Warlock.
Feels fitting. Well, with you and your magical abilities, why is it that when you swap bodies with Silver, he couldn't fly when you put out your flame?
Oh, Indigo, one cannot learn to fly by pouring water onto oneself.
Ah, of course. Will you teach me how to fly?
Step 1. Remove water out of the equation.
Remove water. Also noted. But any insight in general to how your inner flame works?
Well, works implies a sense of ability, as though I'm tapping into some whimsical superpower. However, while the inner flame shares my soul, it carries a mind of its own. That's why, once someone connects to it, they best be wary, lest it consume you. But we're on pretty nice terms, so we're fine.
Oh, wow. I'm not quite sure if the flying is quite worth the hassle. Nextly, why is it that you decided to split up Balloon and Nickel? They were fun.
You mean at the Glacier Challenge? While Silver and I had established ourselves as key players of the Loony Balloony Alliance, as the two who ensured their survival against the Thinkers, the next step was to ensure that we weren't the lowest on the pecking order. Therefore, poking at the inherently unstable relationship between Balloon and Nickel was our surest bet disrupting their trio with Bot. However, witnessing the aftermath, even I was surprised at how quick their bond was to snap. I sense that if they cannot work this out soon, it will be their downfall.
Ooh, spooky. Following all the craziness in that last vote, do you respect Balloon's decision for voting for you?
Yes and no. Yes, because he made a strategic choice. Can't hold it against him if you're participating in a game like Inanimate Insanity. And no, because part of me feels like he may have been swayed into it by a certain someone who was just as strategic.
You made plenty of bold strategic decisions as well. How do you feel about the whole villain arc you went through? Did it feel good?
Goodness, me, a villain? Was it really that bad of me to want to try to focus on my own needs for once? My teammates had all started to find their own paths, and I felt like I was soon to be left behind. Such is the nature of the game. If being there for myself when I felt lost makes me a villain, then I guess it was an arc for me.
I hear you. Speaking of villains, to wrap this up, I'd love to know how it feels to have left Silverspoon behind. He was very sad to see you were eliminated. Not sure if he's the same.
Was he now? Interesting. Perhaps we will need to reconnect regarding that.
Wonderfully vague as always. Thank you, Candle. Best of luck whenever the rejoin challenge comes along. And to our inanimate audience, a very special thank you for all of your questions. Curiosity is a powerful thing. Be sure to subscribe to catch the next opportunity to have your question read. This has been Indigo Zircon Rose with IPR, signing off.
Hello again, Starfruit here of Spoiled Lemon fame. Want to just give you all a reminder of the exclusive Surfshark deal. You see, my voice has been likened to that of a surfer in the past, hence why my involvement is in particular perfect for this advertisement. Now, if you just enter that promo code ANIMATION, you'll get an extra 3 months free at the link provided in the description. Go ahead and do it. Surf safely with Surfshark, the VPN deal that rocks! That's actually the tagline. I told you I was an apt candidate for this.